Have you ever wanted to travel the world, but didn't have the time or money to hop on a plane? What if I told you that there's a place in Dubai where you can visit 6 different countries without ever leaving the city? Welcome to Ibn Battuta Mall, a shopping experience like no other. This isn't just your ordinary mall. Imagine walking through ancient Egyptian temples, strolling across the vibrant streets of India, and marveling at the beautiful Persian gardens, all under one roof. Sounds incredible, right? Stick around till the end of the video, because we're about to explore how Ibn Battuta Mall turns a simple shopping trip into an unforgettable journey through time and culture. But before we jump into the incredible sections of this mall, let's talk about the inspiration behind it. The mall is named after Ibn Battuta, one of the greatest explorers in history. Born in Morocco, Ibn Battuta traveled across Asia, Africa, and Europe during the 14th century. He explored the farthest corners of the world, from the deserts of Africa to the great markets of China. The mall takes its design from his journeys. Each section of the mall represents a different part of the world that Ibn Battuta visited. Think of it as a mini world tour, all in one place. Now, let's step inside and start exploring the incredible themed courts that will transport you to the countries he visited. First up, we have the Persian court. As soon as you walk in, you'll feel like you've stepped into an ancient Persian palace. With stunning mosaic tiles, towering arches, and vibrant colors, this court captures the elegance of Persian art and culture. It's calm, grand, and full of history. The Persian court is designed to make you feel like royalty, just as the Persian Empire once did. Egyptian court. Next, we enter the Egyptian court. Here, the spirit of Egypt's pharaohs comes to life. The walls are lined with hieroglyphs, and towering columns greet you as you step into this ancient world. The Egyptian court is a tribute to one of the oldest civilizations in history. You'll see statues of Egyptian gods and marvel at the pyramid-inspired designs. The golden hues and deep blues make you feel like you've stepped into a scene from an ancient Egyptian temple. It's a place where history truly feels alive. Now let's head over to the Tunisian court. This area is inspired by the coastal beauty of Tunisia. The court is designed with white walls and blue accents, which instantly remind you of the Mediterranean vibes. It's peaceful, calm, and incredibly charming. The open courtyards, arches, and intricate details in the design make this court feel like a tranquil escape from the busy mall. It's like you've been transported to the beautiful Mediterranean region, soaking in the culture and beauty of Tunisia. Indian court next, we step into the Indian court, where vibrant colors and intricate designs take center stage. This section is a celebration of India's rich culture, from its stunning temples to its lively markets. The court dazzles with bright colors, ornate carvings, and traditional Indian designs. You'll find beautiful golden pillars, murals, and patterns that tell stories of Indian mythology. It's a place full of life and energy, capturing the true essence of India's diverse and vibrant heritage. Andalusian Court A's. We continue our journey. We arrive at the Andalusian Court, a stunning section inspired by Moorish Spain. The architecture here is a masterpiece. Intricate arches, delicate tile work, and beautiful gardens reflect the elegance of Andalusia. Rich reds, golden yellows, and deep blues fill the space, making it feel like you've stepped into a royal palace. If you love history and beautiful art, the Andalusian court will leave you in awe, with its timeless beauty and charm. finally, we arrive at the Chinese court. If you've ever dreamed of visiting China, this is the place to be. The design here is inspired by traditional Chinese architecture. Think pagodas, wooden carvings, and red lanterns. The court is calm and serene, with flowing water features and lush greenery. The Chinese court invites you to slow down, take in the peaceful atmosphere, and appreciate the beauty of Chinese design. It's a space that combines elegance with tranquility, giving you a glimpse into China's rich history and culture. Now that we've walked through the 6 incredible courts, let's talk about the shopping. Ibn Battuta Mall isn't just about exploring different cultures, it's also a place to shop till you drop. With over 270 stores, the mall offers everything, from high-end luxury brands to affordable fashion, electronics, and accessories. Whether you're looking for the latest trends or unique souvenirs, you'll find it here. Entertainment and dining, and of course, it's not just about shopping. Ibn Battuta Mall has something for everyone. If you're a movie buff, you can catch the latest blockbuster at the cinema. There are also plenty of fun activities for kids, making it a family-friendly destination. When it's time to eat, you'll be spoilt for choice. The mall features a variety of dining options, from fast food to fine dining, offering flavors from all around the world. So, there you have it. Ibn Battuta Mall is more than just a shopping destination. It's a place where you can travel the world, explore rich cultures, and experience history in a way you've never seen before. Whether you're a shopaholic, history lover, or just looking for a fun day out, this mall has something special for everyone. If you ever find yourself in Dubai, make sure to pay a visit to this amazing place. It's not just a mall, it's a journey through time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting travel tips and hidden gems around the world.